reviewing photographs of squad based upon that new information. That was not available at the time that we brought that motion.
All right. Why don't you go ahead and do that now?
Sure. So, Your Honor, and again, I'm simply, I am speculating as to the court's rationale as to why the previous arrest of Mr. Floyd was denied. However, my speculation is that the court considered our analysis, our statement of facts to be somewhat speculative as to whether or not Mr. Floyd had drugs in his mouth at the time of his arrest. Since the court issued its order, the defense discovered and went and inspected Squad 320 of the Minneapolis Police Department. In reviewing photographs of Squad 320, there appeared to be white substances throughout the back seat of the squad car. So myself and some of the other defendants' attorneys and our investigators went to inspect Squad 320. It was very apparent that what was in Squad 320 was controlled substances. The state of Minnesota then subsequently had those substances taken out of the squad car and tested. They are, in fact, methamphetamine and fentanyl, and they contain the DNA of George Floyd. So they are partially chewed up pills. In addition, Your Honor, the additional evidence that was discovered, the state executed a second search warrant on the Mercedes-Benz that was being driven by Mr. Floyd, and located in the center console of the Mercedes-Benz were two pills that were identical to the two pills that, or appeared to be identical to the pills that were in Squad 320. Those pills were analyzed, and those pills also contained methamphetamine and fentanyl. So ultimately, if we look at this particular incident, in what the state argued was speculative, that our screenshots that we had submitted to the court in connection with that 404B, was it gum, was it something else, was it drugs? I think the question has been answered, that we now know for a fact that there were drugs that were in the car. We know that there were drugs in the squad car that contained Mr. Floyd's DNA, and that those drugs in both of those cars were identical to the drugs that were in Mr. Floyd's system at the time of autopsy. So